What up, guys? Kevin here. Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is not a JRPG, and I'm tired of people calling it one. I'm sick of people saying, finally, a JRPG I can get into. It's not a JRPG. You don't like turn based. You like this because there's reflexive gameplay in the turn based combat that makes it enjoyable for you. Let's face it, that's what's enjoyable, and it's enjoyable for me too. I love it for that. But I'm not fine. I'm not doing the finally something I can sink my teeth into turn based wise. No, I love turn based combat. Playing Trails right now, love it. That is probably the peak form of turn based combat. People say it's a hybrid. I don't put it in the same category as turn based. It's its own thing. It's like Jack in a Box tacos. I don't even consider those tacos. Those are just its own Jack in a Box tacos that taste delicious outside of all the other delicious tacos that exist in the world. But yeah, it's just really annoying me. I hate getting offended for other people, but I am getting offended for Japanese developers who are just sitting around like, yo, we've gotten the personas, which, it's gotten its roses, but the Trails, the Atelier games, look at like an Octopath Traveler, all those games that sold, I think most of those games have sold more than Expedition 33 as of right now. Expedition 33 still popping off, but I feel offended for them. I'm like, it's got to suck being a Japanese developer making great JRPGs that the community loves, and then this game comes out of nowhere and just gets the crown. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this game. This might be my game of the year, Expedition 33. But when I'm playing it, I'm not getting the JRPG tingles and feelings and none of that. I mean, first off, the way the game looks, it it doesn't need to look anime, but when it looks realistic like this, it's pretty far from looking JRPG. It's made by a French studio, and just the thing I love most about JRPGs is the wild shit that is said and done in those games. It's a little bit backwards. It's a little bit not so 21st century. The way characters are handled and acted out. And I don't mean that JRPG developers are behind the times. I just think they're based and don't give a fuck and just like, hey, this is the world we live in, and we're going to present it to you. We're going to bring up themes and stuff that will make you go, whoa, whoa. Because I do that all the time when I'm playing JRPG. Like, whoa, did we really go there? Yo, well, this won't fly in America, and it doesn't fly in Expedition 33 because I know no crazy shit's going to happen. What's the craziest thing that's happened? A woman paints a number and people die. This game is actually more tame in terms of, I don't know, maybe it's audience that it's going for. It feels like a Pixar movie. It really does feel like a Pixar movie. Just the enemy design. I hate the enemies in this game so much. It's just paintbrushes and weird mechanical metal things that just don't do it for me. I'm like, why is this an enemy? Like, why do I find this thing? It's threatening because it's going to kill me, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too far in the game. I'm like 10 hours, which I know is probably like a third of the game, but for me, I play slow. But yeah, I'm just like, nothing really is screaming Japanese about this game besides just, it's turn-based combat. And it's kind of flashy in a way like Persona is. But yeah, it's not giving me that JRPG. It's not scratching a JRPG itch for me. It's just scratching, hey, this is a really good game. And the people that are saying, oh my God, I love JRPGs now. This is what I want from a JRPG. I'm like, no, this is just a good video game that you're enjoying. I don't want games to look like this all the damn time. I don't want my favorite genre, JRPGs, to turn into this. Now I know probably some will. And then the Final Fantasy, like, look, this is what we want, Final Fantasy. This is what we want. And yeah, I think even a lot of JRPG fans want Final Fantasy to go back to turn-based. But for me personally, I love Final Fantasy because they do whatever the hell they want, and I've enjoyed every single mainline game. Final Fantasy 16, 12, 13, 10, 2. They're all great, and they're all made by Japanese studios that have that Japanese just tickle in it that make me go, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. This just screams French dudes and women doing their best impersonation. But yeah, I'll see. I'll see as the game goes on. Maybe once I get towards the end of the game, I'll be like, holy shit, I was wrong. This is the most JRPG that's ever been JRPG'd. But as of right now, I'm choosing to be offended for the JRPG developers are going, what the fuck? Like, Yakuza Like a Dragon is one of the best, like, modern turn-based games out there. The Persona games. Persona is probably, like, it when it comes to turn-based JRPGs. And this is just in a whole nother category. And it's not like JRPGs were the first to do turn-based and have an overworld and all that crap. It's just what, they're known for. I would say most JRPGs are not even turn-based these days. So, yeah. So the moral of this story is Clair, Obscur, Expedition 33, great game. Not a JRPG. But okay. Just wanted to get my thoughts on that. Another thing that's annoying me about this game is why does it seem like everyone that plays it just falls in love with it? And I'm not saying that half the people wouldn't, but it really feels like 10 out of 10 people love this game. And it's to the point where I'm like, nah, you're enjoying it because other people are enjoying it. You're enjoying it because 30 people made it. You're enjoying it because it's turn-based, but it's not turn-based. I'm like, are you really liking it? Are you really enjoying it? I don't know. People are phonies. People just don't, they'll just like something just because it's popular. They just like something because, oh, this game has good word of mouth and everything, so I'm just going to like, maybe their personality is like, I'll just mold myself to liking things that other people like. And they like legitimately like it. Because this game, I'm like, this game reminds me of Ni no Kuni. This is like the adult version of Ni no Kuni. Because I hate Ni no Kuni. I actually like the second game. I platinumed the second game. The first game, I can't stand it. I don't know why. I think because it is just it's just not out there. Like, okay, it looks cool. I just hate that Pixar, like, this is for kids, but adults enjoy it. This game reminds me of Ni no Kuni. It's just, I know nothing absurd or just like what the is going to happen besides, people will disappear. And there might be I'm not saying like the twists and turns and what happens with certain characters. I'm just talking about like, is Gustav going to call Mael a bitch? We know that's not going to happen. Is one of the female characters going to talk about the other female character's boobies and then reach up her shirt and feel it? Just like a certain character in Trails of Cold Steel 3 did. No, that's not going to happen. Just knowing that's not going to happen, just, to me, it sucks. It sucks. But maybe it'll surprise me in other ways. All right, I'm done here. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about nonsense. I got to get back to work. I'll talk to you later. Later.